Welcome back. It is 7:22, and in the last one we had Yuri's birthday, so she aged up. We also had Kaide make friends with her cousin there, Saru, so that she could have some girlfriends and have someone to talk to outside of her immediate family. So there's that. We only have two birthdays this year, and they're both Takisaka children. So we will start no 10, 12, 16, or 18 for Masakage. 10, 12, 16, or 18. All set. And then for toddlerhood for Iechika, we have 4, 8, 12, and 16. Okay, well, they both survived. So that sounds good. Let's hop into the game. All right, so here we are back at our house, and I was thinking, now that we know the kids can do their wellness stuff, that maybe we should have like Akiteru have the like teaching yoga mat, and then we can have him like train the children in that way, because the children can't do like martial arts and all of that stuff. They're just children. So but they can get their motor and mental skills up this way, and since it still kind of feels like Akiteru is training them to be samurai at the same time, so that is really useful. So I'm just going to put these out like this, and then decide that what am I doing? This is not historically accurate. I need to make the mats a better color. So then I did that, and then we are going to just have him. I figured out this mat thing. So I was so confused about where to find this mat in the martial arts mod, but as it turns out, it's in the rugs section. So it's not like a yoga mat, it's like a rug. So that's why I couldn't find it. Anyway, so let's try this out, having the kids do their yoga with their dad. So here we go, and it's really sweet. All our little girls doing their thing. It's gonna pick up in just a second, but yeah, so look at them doing this. Isn't it so sweet? I think that this is really gonna be a game changer there, and you can see even so that Matsura is doing so much better than her sisters. She is older, so she's had more time, and also she's athletic and like she is into that sort of stuff. I think that it's going to be really interesting to see the dynamic between all of the siblings, because Matsura is very much like responsible, athletic, following the family way. Like, I think that she's a good older sister. And then we have Ina, who is a little more like not ladylike, but she's a little bit more delicate in that way. And then we have our little troublemaker bringing up the rear. So that I think is going to be a really interesting family dynamic. I love how all of them rolled to have very specific traits that kind of make them very unique in the family. And then we have our little boy. We don't know yet what he's going to roll for. Now Kage, but we are pregnant again, and we'll see if we have another child. I really am hoping that this child survives. I feel like after everything Kaide has been through, like she really deserves to have a win. So I am hoping for that, and we are just going to take care of everyone's needs. Of course the sink broke, because everything is broken all the time, and we are just going to queue all of this up, have Akiteru fix the sink. It is Saturday evening. Everyone was just taking a nap, really, because it's not to bedtime yet, but he is going to do his martial arts stuff. I think that maybe, well, so I have to see about what we decide to do for, like, school and stuff. I haven't decided yet, because I don't really want to, I mean, I know that this is so lazy sounding, but I don't want to have to change my MCCC settings every time I play this save. So, I don't know. But anyway, Kaide wants the whole family to volunteer together, so we're going to send them to, give out food to the hungry. And I mean, keep in mind that we are very poor ourselves. Like, we're very poor, and our bills are like 900 simoleons, which is like all of our money almost. So we are definitely going to need to, maybe in the next one, think about how Akiteru can do something in order to get that promotion. So that's what I'm hoping for there. We'll see how it goes. Looks like Kyoyoshi is here in his ghost form, breaking things, and so we'll have Kaide chatting with him. She's really excited about, having another baby. She is really happy that her and Saru are close now. I'm going to have them, like, hang out, of course, but it just wasn't happening the first day there. But yes, I just am really glad that she is in a better place. And I really feel like we're on the up and up here. So I'm optimistic. So our little girls are learning their yoga stuff, and everyone is just practicing and doing all that stuff. I think that it would be fun if we had like some kind of schedule maybe where they like get up really early and then go do like yoga or something before school. And maybe when they're teenagers we'll have like a full day kind of thing, because when they're teenagers we can have them quit school within the confines of the game. So we can have them drop out of high school and then stay home all day and focus on having everyone doing like learning martial arts. So I think that it'll be easier. Like Akiteru, we started when he was a young adult and we didn't have some of these mods and everything. And so I think that it's going to be easier going forward to train them. I think that it's going to be good to do the martial arts mod, the sword fighting, archery, and then, wellness, athleticism, active, whatever it's called. So I think that that'll be good. Anyway, Kaide is going to go out on a hike with Saru. So they are just having a little girls' day, and Akiteru is manning the house in the meantime. So that's really nice. So he is going to be in charge of the kids for this evening, and so he's going to be cooking them their meals and everything, which is really funny because he immediately gets that he hates cooking. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, of course he hates cooking. Like, it's just so funny to me that, like, I don't want him to be like the stereotypical, like, oh, my wife's not around so I can't do anything, but like it kind of is a little bit because he hated it. He hated cooking. But he did like spending time with the kids and working on, their wellness skill, even though it's not their wellness skill yet, but you know what I mean. So, like, anyway, he's just having a good time. Kaide and Saru are coming back for lunch that Akiteru has made, and she's really happy. She's feeling good. Everything is going well. So also it looks like her uncle there wants to, I think, what was his name? Nagamoro, I think. But he wanted to go on a date with someone. So I think that the way I'm going to do neighborhood stories is if they like tell me they want to do something like go on a date with someone or whatever, I'll be like, okay, because he's a widower. So I think that him telling us that he's going out on a date with someone is good because we will marry them off later on in this video. So we'll just marry them because, he told us he wanted to remarry. So that's fine. And then we're going to send everyone to bed because the baby is going to be born tonight. So we're just going to get everybody all in a good position so that we can have this baby. Here we go. Okay, so we are going to bring Kaide and Akiteru in here. The baby is being born. It's a boy, and we are going to roll, and he does not survive. So this is just like, in my head, he was going to survive. Like, in my head, I was like, everything is going super well. Kaide has her friend. Everyone is happy. We're on a roll. I really just, in my head, I was like, oh, the baby is definitely going to survive. And that is unfortunately not what happened. And it's just like so heartbreaking for Kaide because she really deserved a win here. Like, she really deserved to have her child survive. And, after everything that she's been going through the last couple of years, like, it's been really hard for her. And so I really wanted her to have a win there, and she did not get it. So that is just really, really sad and honestly heartbreaking that happened. But we're just going to send her to rest a bit, and hopefully she can try her best to feel a little better. And then our little troublemaker Yuri is going to antagonize Matsura. I kind of was thinking more about the children and what their dynamics would be. Yuri wants to swipe something. Yuri wants to goof around and monkey around and whatever and be mischievous. And I'm like, okay, well, you can absolutely do that. So she is going to be working on that. And, maybe when she's older, we'll have her steal a few things, be a little thief. So that would definitely be a problem for the family, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Anyway, so Akiteru and Kaide are talking. They are snuggling, and he's trying to, check in on her and stuff. And so obviously, like, he's heartbroken too. They're both very sad about the whole thing. And so she is you know, I really thought that maybe Kaide would be like at the point where she's thinking to herself, I can't do this anymore. Like, I can't have another child again only to lose it. I can't handle it. I can't do it. Like, I'm done trying this. I really thought that she would be like that. But we're going to have Saru come over and talk to her and, you know, help her. And maybe Saru also wants to talk, you know, it's not just about Kaide. Like, maybe Saru wants to talk about her new stepmother and, you know, all that stuff. So they're just chatting. And you know, of course she came to check on Kaide. She had heard what happened. And so they're going to chat, and Kaide actually is doing a lot better than we thought that she would. She is feeling a lot better than I anticipated. I really thought that she was going to kind of give up on having more children. I mean, 4 is a good number so far. But as it turns out, I think that she's in a better place than I thought. Like, she's definitely, you know, not as bad as things have been the last time she lost a child. So that's really good for her. We also have our cousin coming over to visit. He is here to see the kids. He came home from school with them, so they are going to all chat with each other and hang out and do kids stuff. Very exciting. I'm going to empty everyone's inventory, try to get us some money because we are really out of money. We cannot pay next year's bills, so we're definitely going to have to do something to get Akiteru that promotion in the next one. So we'll have to see how that goes because he's only making like 100-something simoleons a day. So that is definitely something that we're worried about. So we are going to just check this out. I'm going to have him do his martial arts thing. It is also getting late. So there's that, and he wants to get his fun up. Let's do another yoga routine with the children. That'll be really nice, and we are going to cook some food, just doing all the things, you know, so just doing all of that. It looks like Matsura is the only one who wanted to come and do the yoga routine tonight. So I really just think that that talks a lot to their personalities too. Like, Matsura is very responsible. I think that her parents are still half expecting her to be, you know, the heir. Like, I think that they really are thinking that little Naokage might not make it. Like, you know, they're really raising her to be an heir candidate at least. So I'm going to send everyone to bed. You can also see that I moved the door from the bathroom just so that you didn't have to walk through the bathroom to get to the bedrooms, just because I know that that was going to be tricky in, you know, situations where I needed Sims to go to their room. So I just put the door instead in the parents' bedroom. I know that this house is not laid out well, but, you know, it's just like they just keep adding to it a little bit. So we're doing our best, and we are going to just sleep through the night here before sending everyone out for the day, out to do their stuff, school and work, with Kaede staying behind with Naokage. So everyone is just waking up here, and we are going to just cheat their needs because I'm I'm me. So anyway, the whole family is going to decide to do a routine here. I think that that'll be nice. Even Kaede is going to join them and, you know, enjoy some relaxation. So that's really good. And we are going to then have her, she wants to teach little Naokage to talk. So she's going to do that, and then everyone is going to school and work, and then we are going to come back here, so don't worry, but we are going to just quickly do a couple things in the world. But also, I want to note that Kaede has a whim now to try for a baby with Akiteru. So, like, how... Like, that's why I say that she's doing a lot better than I thought she would be, because I really thought that she would be struggling more after just losing her baby, but she seems to be bouncing back pretty quickly. She really wants to try again to have another baby, so she's just going to do that there. But yes, also I downloaded Wonderful Whims. I thought that that might be a little easier. I don't know why. I mean, I love the RPO mod, I really do, but I just like don't know why it's not working super well for me. And then like there are obviously restrictions regarding like ages and all of that stuff, so I figured, you know, maybe I should try something else. So we're trying Wonderful Whims now. I have had it in the past, and Actually, I don't know if I ever had Wonderful Whims. I've definitely downloaded Wicked Whims in the past. If you see some of my other videos, you will know. But I definitely did have that in the past, but I ended up uninstalling it. So we'll just see about Wonderful Whims where we can like use the attraction system and that kind of stuff. So anyway, we are here at the Takisaka household because we have to age up Iechika. And also, as you notice, both of the two older children still have Abe as their last name. And I think that that's one of the things, like Shintaro is not going to let them be his kids again. He kind of, I mean, obviously they were children when everything went down, but like he's going to blame them like through their mother, like they're blame their mother through them, where he's like, oh, well, you didn't want my last name, so now you can't have it back, like, you know, that kind of stuff. So he is definitely not considering those children his heirs at all. But anyway, we are now going to go over to the Hosokawa household, and we are going to add, is it Amy? Yeah, Amy to, I guess it's Ami, to our household, and we'll give her a quick little makeover and have her be his new wife. So yeah, our uncle got remarried, and that is really nice for him. So I'm glad that he was able to find love again. I don't think they'll have any children or anything, but definitely he is going to try and, you know, have someone in his life. So that's really nice. Let's give everyone a quick makeover, and then we'll head back to our household. So let's just do this really quickly. Check, 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 and moving on. Yeah, so here she is. Here's our new aunt, and she's beautiful, of course. The game generated her, so that's fine. I was checking her age and everything. She like literally just got generated this year to marry our uncle, I guess. So that's really nice, and I'm just going to give her a quick makeover like this. She doesn't need to be all fancy or anything. I'm not trying to make my life harder. So, yeah, I don't know what her backstory would be. Let me know what you think her backstory would be. She was just a single sim that the game generated, so maybe, I don't know, maybe her whole family died, or maybe she ran away from her family, or, I mean, she's kind of older, though, so, like, does she have kids that are somewhere out there? Like, let me know what you think about her, and if we should incorporate that at all into the story, so that could be really interesting for Saru and everything, so we'll have to see where that goes. And then we are going to just check this out, get all our pictures done. We are back home now. I'm just waiting for Akitaro to get home so that they can try for a baby. I think that will be really nice that they can try for a baby together, and then be able to, you know, move forward with all of this. So I'm really excited that she is feeling good. Like I'm very happy that Kaede is feeling good enough to have a whim to try again, to have another baby, even though she lost the one that she just had. So we're going to follow her whims, and we're going to try again. Honestly, I was thinking, like, the whole first half of this video, I was like, oh, we're not going to have any more kids. But then she got that whim, and I was like, okay, if you say so. So we're going to do it. So let's have her also helping the kids with their homework and stuff. She does have the successful lineage aspiration, though I don't think she'll be able to actually do it for realsies. So there's that. Maybe, I forget who, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, because I just thought of it. Someone commented, and maybe it wasn't even on these videos, but like, maybe it was. Someone commented that, like, I could cheat through her aspiration based on, like, you know, we can arbitrarily decide, instead of getting an A in high school, we can decide, you know, maybe it's that they max the martial arts skill as a teenager. And then we can say that she, you know, checked off that box in her aspiration. That could be a good idea, so that we can, you know, make the aspiration, make people able to get through the aspirations, but in such a way that is still time period appropriate. So that's definitely something we can think about. Anyway, so he is home. Let's have that baby, or not have the baby, but like get get pregnant with that baby, and then we'll wrap it up. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this part. I really love that the children are starting to have their own personalities and starting to really train hard. Also, Haru is having a baby. She's having a boy, and unfortunately the boy did not survive, so that is a big bummer, especially since that was Haru's last child. And as it turns out, her and Susumu have not had any boys, so there is not, or not any boys that survived, so there is not going to be any succession problems there. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.